snatchings in his career, and makes as much as $100,000 a year at it. The first thing detectives like Uppinger do is stake out the neighborhood to track down the child.
But once we find the child, then we have to try to find a pattern. You know, does the child go to a daycare center? Does the child play in the backyard? Does he go to a swimming pool? You know, when is he out of the house? You have to know the area. You're always waiting for an opportunity that's not going to place any danger on the child or anyone else.
At mid-morning, Uppinger phones his client to tell him what he's already observed.
I think maybe across the street there, and the car is gone. It wasn't her. Only one person in the car.
Who is this client on the other end of the line? He's one of thousands of parents, he asks us not to use his name, who seek out private detectives like Uppinger to retrieve their children.
I just want possession of my son, that's all. I'm just tired of chasing around for the last 6 months trying to be able to speak to him or see him, and her hiding under various addresses and locations and being told that she's not there, and I just think it's time that we draw this to a halt.
He told us he came home from work last December and found that his wife had taken off with their children.
He's been through quite a deal, as you know, on the first incident when she removed him. This is the main reason that I'm going to this extreme to get him back now.
Noon, Uppinger's colleague who will assist him the day of the recovery joins him. He gets briefed on the area.
John, we got a problem in the case. One thing, there's no pattern. We got the grandmother doesn't work, our client's wife doesn't work, the kids don't go to school, it's a dead-end street. There's trees around, you can't see the house and the road. Obviously, we're going to have to pick him up in a shopping center.
The next morning, Don Uppinger now has his client, the father, with him, ready to grab his child if he gets the chance. Sometimes these things are over in a matter of hours. Sometimes they take days. Sometimes they succeed. Sometimes they fail.
And you got to stay with me. John's going to cover the other way out of there. And you'll be with me all day. It means sitting down low in the car. When I say jump, jump. And when we pick up the kid, we're going to move to, if we can, we're going to move to a garage nearby and put the kid in an enclosed vehicle with you. And somebody from there will drive you out of the station.
What you are watching would have taken place whether we were there or not. We filmed at a distance with a hidden camera to make certain that we in no way became part of the story. It's 9 a.m. The father calls and tries to talk to his son.
He's right there and he's awake. I don't see why you want to talk to him. Don't call at 9, it's too early. Don't call at 11:20, Eric's still asleep. Don't call at 7. It sounds like that you're disturbed that he talks to his father.
Then, all of a sudden, in one of the few passes down the street where the child lives, he's spotted playing outside. It's 1:15 in the afternoon.
Y'all get ready, it might not be long. Get back in. As soon as you get the car, lock the door. Well, no, when you lock that door, lock this door. Okay. Got the door.
In a matter of seconds, the ugly consequence of a marital dispute. The father suddenly had the son he says he'd been trying to see for 6 months. We have no way of knowing who was right and who was wrong. We do know that no one was breaking the law. In an underground garage, a quick switch was made to a VW bus that had never been seen in the neighborhood.
And father and son were off into the surrounding countryside, off to a predetermined hiding place they would not divulge to us. We got our first and only look at the little boy at a rest stop about a half hour after he was taken. To the unaided eye, he looked bewildered, but in no way belied what he'd just been through. But what effect can such an experience have on a child? That was a question we repeatedly asked his father the day before.
I set up quite a few nights, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just sitting and thinking of this and how is it going to affect him more than anything. That's my own concern, that it just doesn't hurt him in any way mentally.
What is this, Pop?
And when he asks about his mother, where is she?
I would
Why don't we
explain
see
to
her
him
dead?
that at this period of time, we have both chose to live lives of our own, and he is going to live with me, and at a later date, he will be able to see her.
Can you tell us unequivocally that nothing illegal took place today?
Yes. There's absolutely nothing illegal, either civil or criminal.
Of all the components of this story, none surprised us more than the state of the law, or rather the lack of it. There are some efforts to make some of the present legalities illegal, but frankly,